India joined China and UAE in abstaining from a vote on a UNSC resolution that deplored the Russian aggression against Ukraine, in keeping with what official sources described as India's consistent, steadfast and balanced position on the matter. However, under pressure from its Western partners to adopt a stronger language on Russia's actions, the government in its explanation of vote called upon all states to respect the sovereignty and territorial integrity of countries and Union Charter, while regretting that the path of diplomacy had been given up. Saying India was deeply disturbed by the recent turn of developments in Ukraine, Indian Ambassador T.S. Tirumurti urged that all efforts are made for the immediate cessation of violence and hostilities. PM Narendra Modi had called for the same in his conversation with President Vladimir Putin after the invasion. Russia vetoed the resolution that was watered down by the US and others to ensure China abstained instead of joining Russia in voting against it. 11 countries voted in favor. Apart from 6 UNSC member states, 81 non-Security Council members also co-sponsored the resolution. A similar resolution against Russia, asking Moscow to withdraw military forces from Ukraine and to roll back its recognition of Donetsk and Luhansk in eastern Ukraine, is likely to be brought up in UNGA, where Russia won't have a veto. The government called for a return to the path of diplomacy in its statement. The contemporary global order has been built on the Union Charter, international law, and respect for the sovereignty and territorial integrity of states. All member states need to honor these principles in finding a constructive way forward, said Tirumurti, adding that no solution can ever be arrived at the cost of human lives. Dialogue is the only answer to settling differences and disputes, however daunting that may appear at this moment, he added. According to government sources, India managed to retain the option of reaching out to relevant sides, to bridge the gap and find the middle ground with an aim to foster dialogue and diplomacy. Government sources said India remains in touch with all sides and that it's urging them to resume negotiations. Tirumurti also said India is deeply concerned about the welfare and security of the Indian community, including a large number of Indian students in Ukraine. According to sources, an earlier draft of the resolution had proposed that the resolution be moved under Chapter VI of the Union Charter, which allows member states to exercise military options. This was finally dropped though as a compromise which ensured China abstained and didn't join Russia in vetoing the resolution. And instead of condemning Russia's actions as mentioned in the earlier draft resolution, the final version only deplored it. Also eliminated was a statement saying Russia's action constituted a breach of international peace and security, and that the Russian Federation has committed acts of aggression against Ukraine. Adblock test Y.